Good Wednesday morning. Today is the February 25th. Wednesday, it is 8:21 in the morning. We're about ready to get going, except it's going to be a slow morning. We have, from what I've been hearing on the radio and the news, we've got accidents all over the place between London and Woodstock on the 401 and Highway 2. And I've got to go to Brantford. So, that means back roads. Because I don't really want to sit on the 401 in that mess, because it's backed up from Putnam all the way to Elgin Road, which is a pretty good backup. And I've got to go to Brantford. So, I'm not too sure which way I want to go yet. Because I'm not too sure which back roads are going to be good, which ones are not going to be good. You know. I think what I might do is go through my old town, where I used to live. But I'm not too sure what the back roads are going to be like between here and there. Oh my. So, I don't know which way I'm going yet. I haven't decided, but we'll figure it out. But we're loaded. Well, we're not loaded. We have an empty trailer, which is why I don't know which way I want to go, because I'm empty. Gotta go to Brantford, so should be interesting. Should be interesting. Alright, so we're 2-lane back road, country road in it. That 401 was still all messed up, so I decided we're gonna go around it, jump back on after it's clean, like just past where it's cleaned up. We're gonna jump back on. At least that's what the plan is right at the moment. It might change. I might just run this all the way to 19. I don't know. I'll see what the road looks like after the stop sign up here. But we're on, this is Belmont Road, what we're on right now. And then after this stop sign, it changes over because we cross counties. We go from Middlesex to Elgin County. And after the stop sign, it changes over to Avon Drive. So that's where we are. We're just 2-laning her because I didn't want to sit in the mess on the 401. It was just listening to the radio. It was just starting to clear up, and it was starting to open up slowly, but it was still backed up to past Elgin Road. So I didn't feel like sitting in that. Like I said, I told dispatch, I said, yeah, there's accidents freaking everywhere. I'm going to take some back roads. But it's going to take me a little bit to get there, because like I told them, and as you guys can see, the back roads are going to be a little slippery, which they are. They're not too bad though, but they're a little slippery. They're not horrible. It could be a lot worse. I've seen these roads a lot worse. It's not pretty. I actually should have had the camera with me yesterday when I was out here. I was out here yesterday in the pickup. Yeah, you guys should have seen them yesterday. It was, they were worse yesterday than what they are today. They're not bad, so. This is what we're doing. We'll check in with you guys if anything exciting goes on, or if I end up going through my town where I used to live there. I'll show you guys that. Well, we're now in, well, we were before, we still are in farm country. Doing the back roads. We have just left the great town of Mount Elgin, and for those of you who know where that is, hello to you. We are on Norwich Road, County Road 18, and we got about 20 minutes. Or so until we hit Norwich, which is where I grew up way back when, many years ago, before I moved to London. That's where I grew up for what, 15 years, 15 years I was in Norwich for. So we'll film through that when we get there. We got, oh look at that, hello Mr. Canada Cartage. This is actually a fairly populated road travel for transports. They take this a lot when the 401 has issues because it bypasses everything. So that's why we're doing it. We gotta take this road all the way to Scotland. So we'll talk to you when we get to Norwich. Ah, here we are, my old stomping grounds. Just coming into Norwich. My old stomping grounds for 15 years. Man, if I took the 401, I'd probably be still sitting in that mess, even though it's supposedly cleared up, but it's still slow going through that area, and there's spin-outs, cars in the ditch here and there. Oh, I'm still chugging along. Sometimes the back roads are better to take than the highway. Sometimes they are. Yeah, it's a little bit longer, but oh well. So, this is Norwich, great metropolis. Not really. We have one traffic light. We got a little repair shop there. We have a Napa, a little parts store. A little parts store. We have one gas station now. The other one closed.
Continue on this road for 20 kilometers.
We have one gas station. The other one closed. We have an LCBO right here on our right and a beer store at the other end of town. We even got a Tim Hortons. That's how Norwich got on the map, was because now we have a Tim Hortons. That's the running joke. Nobody knew about this place until we got a Timmy's. It's sad, but it's true. It is true. Where I was over the weekend down here. Mom and Dad live here. Yeah, there's our one and only traffic light. We have a gym here on our right. Post office, a couple banks. We got 3 banks in town. Banks in town. Bargain shop, youth center. There's not much here. Not much here at all. There's a house here on the right here, right at the corner. That's where I lived for a number of years. Probably 6 or 7 years. That's where I lived there. Looks like it's empty now. Not surprised. They sold that house, and there's the old age home. So this is Norwich. Nothing spectacular, that's for sure. Nothing spectacular at all. It's one of those towns where if you blink, you might just miss it. You might. Well, now we are in Scotland, Ontario. I guess this video is going to be small town Ontario or something like that. That looks like they got a bit of snow last night too. Oh yeah, we are in Scotland, Ontario, little tiny small town. They haven't plowed their roads yet either, but you know what? That don't matter to me. I'm still chugging along. In my luck, I'd still be sitting in that freaking mess on the 401 if I went that way. So we got the Scotland School here up on our right. If I haven't already passed it. No, here it is. Scotland Elementary on our right, public school. Right there. Little tiny thing. And we have a nice church here on our left. Nice small quaint communities. Oh, that guy's smart. Tractor, snowblower attachment on tractor. All he needs now is a cab. He just needs a cab. So we are going to make our left-hand turn here. Maybe, possibly. Nobody's coming. Fire hall there on our left. Volunteer firefighters. And then we are going to make our right. I could go straight. I could drive past where I used to work. But I think we're just going to turn. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll go straight. We'll go straight just because we can. That used to be a library there on the right. Not sure what it is now. I think that's somebody's house now. I haven't been out here in a long time. It's been a long time since I've been out here. Somebody got a plow on the front of their tractor. Dude, invest in a snowblower. That's what I would do. There's the Baptist church. And that's about the end of Scotland. There's nothing much to that town. Really not a whole lot to that town, let me tell you, Well, those of you who are in the Brantford area and want a good small family owned and operated company, up here on our left, you'll see the blue buildings here is Keith Hall Transport, or Keith Hall and Sons. And there you go, there, Keith Hall and Sons Limited. And they do, they got vans, reefer, and tank. They do dairy, chocolate, and milk. They're food grade tanks only. They don't do anything hazmat, nothing like that. They're a good, small, family-owned and operated company. I haven't heard a single bad thing about them. And then up here on our left, which is where I got my start, was Jeff Bryan Transport. Up here on our left here. Oh! They had a boo-boo with one of my old truck I used to drive. I've seen it parked back there. So that's, you want to start there. They're a good company. You'll get your experience, your footing ground there. Got nothing bad to say about them. Actually, if you go back into some of my older videos, you'll see when I worked there and when I got my start and everything else. You'll see all that. I did all that and put videos up. So if you go back a couple years in my videos, oh, that building's new. That wasn't there the last time I was down here. If you go back in my videos, you'll see when I used to work for Jeff. Good guy. Nothing wrong about that company. A good stepping stone for all you new guys who want to get out here. Well, here we are sitting in a traffic jam. We're crawling along about 25K. I don't know what's going on. Nobody's saying on the radio. There's something up ahead. We've gone into Brantford. We've done our switch. Right now we're headed towards Windsor, but it could be a while before we get there. I'm not too sure what's going on up here. Oh, that might be it right there. We got a flipped over car in the right hand ditch here. This might be it right here. I'm not too sure. What do we gotta? Oh yeah, this is, I can almost guarantee you this is it. Two vehicles got into a bit of a snuff. Van up on a roof, car in the ditch there. Oh boy. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, looks like we're okay now. We're rocking and rolling and right out of controlling. I guess I spoke too soon. We haven't even made her 5K up the road and now we're, I don't even think we've gone a kilometer. No, we haven't. I can still see the wreck behind me. Oh, we got something else going on up here. Who the heck knows? Everybody forgets how to drive in the winter, I suppose. You guys are dirty. Clean my window here. Man, oh man, oh man. It's gonna be a long drive to Windsor. I can see that now. Well, we've made her down to Windsor now, finally, but an hour or so later than I wanted to. But, oh well, what can you do when you get accidents and whatnot? And people who don't know how to drive on dry roads. I swear, there's a lot of people out here that really shouldn't have their license. They just simply shouldn't be able to drive. So we're here on Walker Road. Actually, not Walker anymore. This is now Howard Ave. Or maybe this is Provincial Road. No, this is Provincial Road. This road's got like 3 different names. I can never remember where it switches. It's Walker, Provincial, and Howard. It changes names 3 different times. It's rather annoying. Oh, we're almost down here to the yard. We gotta figure out what we got going on down here. Supposedly, we're headed to Jackson, Tennessee. That's what the tentative plan was. We'll see if that actually sticks or not when we roll into the yard and drop this trailer, this heavy load. This load doesn't deliver until Friday and it's only going into Michigan, so we won't be taking this one, that is for sure. Oh, I hate this intersection. This lane here, up on this right lane here, ends, and you always get people that like to fly up your right hand side, squeeze in front of you. So, we'll let you know what we got going on when we take off from the yard. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Well, we are on our way. We're just leaving the yard. Well, not just. We've left the yard. We have our load. And we got one of the new trailers too. However, it's nowhere near shiny.
Turn right on Division Road.
Thanks, Tom. You can shut up now. Oh, we got one of our newer trailers behind me. Ooh. Somebody coming. Go, go, go. Oh, we've got our trailer, 13,000 pounds of goodies. We are headed to Jackson, Tennessee. Oh no, you're not allowed to change the yellow. We're gonna get through you. So we're headed headed to Jackson. We got to be down there tomorrow, which that's not a big deal. It should be easily doable, providing that the roads for the rest of today are good and the roads tomorrow are good. We'll be there tomorrow afternoon, just like planned. So now we head to the border and play bumper cars at the border, because it's probably going to be, well, it's what, 3:15 in the afternoon now. We got about another 5.5 hours or so of driving to do. So hopefully we can get down to just about to Louisville. It won't be quite that far. Probably Walton, Kentucky is probably where we will end up. But we will talk to you once we get to the other side. Oh man, I know it's been hours for me, but seconds for you guys. And now it's dark out. And that's simply because it is 10 after 7 at night. My phone has not stopped ringing off the freaking hook all dang afternoon. Man, oh man, it's like I became popular or something. It was ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, and it hasn't stopped. So I haven't been able to do much filming today, or at least this afternoon. Got some stuff this morning for you guys, but not much for this afternoon. That's alright, I suppose. We're here passing through Dayton, Ohio. And we gotta slow down for these guys. Now we're in a construction zone anyways. Speed limit's 45. I think it's 45. 45? Yeah, 45. So yeah, we are in Dayton. We've got another 70 miles or so to go, and then we'll be at our resting spot for the night. 120k roughly, somewhere in there, and that'll be at the Scale House in Walton, Kentucky. That's where I like to stay. If I got to stay down this way, if I can get through Cincinnati, I will, and I just go to the Scale House in Walton. Because in Kentucky, the way stations also act as a rest area, 24-hour safe haven. And they got washrooms and everything else there for you, 24-hour access. But at this time of night, no matter the day, weekends, weekdays are even worse. It don't matter. The TA, the 2 pilots that are down there, the rest area that's in Florence, they all fill up really, really, really fast. So I'm down here at this hour. I don't even bother if I can make it. I just go to the rest or to the way station, because nobody likes to park there. And it's always got parking. It's always quiet. So, yeah, nobody likes to park there because they're afraid that in the morning when they wake up, that way station's going to be open. Well, guess what? The amount of times that I've stayed there, it has never been open when I've woken up. And on top of that, if I remember correctly, I don't even think I've been across that scale once in 3 years of driving. That particular scale is hardly ever open, and I'm not too sure why, but I'm not complaining, to say the least. Well, here we are. We're done for the night. We are here in Walton, Kentucky at the DOT scale. There's the office over there. There's the rest facilities there. I'm pretty sure almost all of the scales in Kentucky are rest havens. They're 24-hour rest havens. So it's basically a rest area, essentially. So yeah, we can come in here, park as we want. We have facilities for us. All is good. So we did 540 miles, I think it was today. Here about 6.5 hours roughly for tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna get this done. I know there really wasn't a whole lot for today. The stinking phone was still going, it was going off all day. It's still going off. Nobody wants to leave me alone today. So we're here for the night. This is where we're gonna rest our head. I'm gonna walk over there and do the washroom thing. And then we're gonna go in the back and make up some dinner. I haven't decided what I want yet. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. Maybe chunky soup. I'm thinking maybe just a soup night. Make it easy. It's, what time is it here? 8:40 at night here, so. And I don't know what is up with my GPS here, but I can't exactly show you where I'm going. But it says I'm only 4 kilometers away. You know, like really? I'm in Walton, Kentucky. There's my line. I'm going to Jackson, Tennessee. It says I'm only 4 kilometers away to my finish point. It just wants me to jump clean across the freaking state, I swear. That's what it wants me to do. Can you believe that? Stinking thing. I did an update to it over the weekend, and it's doing some weird stuff, but anyway, guys, until tomorrow, we'll talk at you later.